Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I have done a very classic kind of fall autumn makeup look with a very dark lip. It's just very simple on the eyes. It honestly didn't take me long to do at all, which is unusual for me and a makeup look. Anyway, jumping into this tutorial, first of all, I have to say in the winter and autumn time, I break out like no other. Honestly, it's the worst kind of time of year for me when it comes to my skin. I think it's all the central heating that's on and the cold, bitter weather. So I want to use something that's going to renew my skin. It's going to help with all the dead skin cells, get them off my face, kind of purify my pores. So I'm going to be using the Manuka Doctor Purifying Facial Peel. The benefits of using a mask like this is it's really going to help and work well on blemishes and blackheads, and at the moment I am breaking out like no other. It's really hard to tell on camera, but trust me, even my mum pointed one out this morning and said you need to do something about that, so definitely doing something about that. But yes, so I just like to take more care of my skin in the winter, so makeup applies nicer on my face and I just feel and look healthier. So after about 15 minutes, I'm going to start to peel off the mask. I always prefer peeling off masks than opposed to washing it off. I just feel like it's cleaner and it's just less messy. And let's not forget to mention that it's super fun to try and peel it off all in one. I honestly suck at that. I have been given a discount code for you guys and they were super generous, and they said you guys can get 50% off of this facial peel, which I think is insane. All you got to do is use the code Amy50. I'll leave the link in the description box below for you guys. Anyway guys, so moving on to this tutorial, as always I'm going to use my normal routine when it comes to priming my eyelids, which is my Shape Tape concealer, blending it out using my Real Technique sponge, and then I'm going to take my Kat Von D petal powder just to set that all in place, ready for the eyeshadow. I'm actually sticking to one eyeshadow palette today, you guys. Like, isn't that a big deal? Like, I can never do that. So the palette that I'm going to be using today is the Makeup by Mario palette in collaboration with Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm going to be taking the shade Isabel first of all, which is a really nice orangey soft brown shade. I'm going to be taking that on my Morphe 518 brush and applying that to the outer corner and in the crease. Then I'm going to be dipping back into the palette and taking the shade Violetta, which is the only kind of dark matte brown shade that they have in the palette, and I'm going to be taking that on my Fruline little fluffy brush and applying that to the outer corner, just kind of patting it on, and then taking my 227 brush from Zoeva to kind of work it out and kind of smudge it in with the shade Isabel. I swear my terminology gets worse every video. I mean, I just said smudge and work out, like I don't even know what I'm talking about. Then taking the shade Kim, which is, this is a very Kim colour, I feel like. It's a very gold, bronzy, shimmery shade. And I'm just going to pat that onto the rest of the eyelid until we hit the brown. And I'm just using like a flat brush to apply that because it will just help with the shimmers to really like shine through. Then going in with liner, I'm going to be taking my Master Precise liner from Maybelline. And all I'm going to do is a really thin line. And then just on the outer corner, get some black eyeshadow and just smudge it out a little bit so it gives it more softer. I always feel like this kind of way is a little bit more feminine and more smoky than say like a winged eyeliner. Just feel it's a little bit more prettier and more softer. And then I'm going to be using the best mascara ever invented, which is the Maybelline Push Up Angel Falsies Mascara. If you haven't tried it, you need to try it. Honestly, it looks scarier than what it is. It's amazing. It honestly is amazing. Then for the face, I'm going to be using some Quick Fix from Urban Decay to really like restore some vitamins into my skin. And that's also going to act as my primer. And then I'm going to be taking some Fit Me foundation, also from Maybelline. I'm having a Maybelline day today. And I'm just going to pop that all over my face and then blend it out using my sponge. I literally love Fit Me foundation. It reminds me so much of Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. So I feel like if you love that foundation, you're going to love Fit Me. So I guess that's all I have to say. And then for concealer, standard Amy procedure. Oh, that rhymed. Hello. I'm just going to be taking Shape Tape in the shade medium, and I'm just going to hit the normal areas that I like to conceal and just make a little bit more brighter and just make me look a little bit more awake. And then back onto the eyes, I'm just going to be taking this little brush from LePage Trends, and I'm just going to use the shade Isabel all the way on my lower lash line. I want it to be smoky, but I want it to be soft. And then I'm going to go in with a little bit of shimmer, which is the shade New York City, NYC. And I always think a shimmery lower lash line and like a bronzy shimmer is very pretty and full. I feel like sometimes you can get away with in full having your eyelid bottom heavy. I just think it looks really pretty. Anyway, and then for falsies today, I'm going to go for something a little bit more simple. These are my favorite natural lashes. These are the Ardell Demi Wispies, and they are honestly my go-to lash if ever I'm doing, say, a soft makeup look. If I was doing a bridal makeup look, those were the lashes I used to get drawn to. Anyway, for bronzer, I'm going to be taking my Pro Fusion bronzer from Makeup Forever, and it's in the shade Amber. I'm going to be using my NYX fluffy brush to apply that to, and I like to kind of pound my face with the brush. I just feel like the bronzer just looks so much better when you kind of like dab opposed to just like using big circular motions. I don't know, it just works. And then for my favourite highlighter ever, which is the Gilded Honey one from Laura Geller. I'm obsessed with this highlighter. I don't think I'll ever stop using it. If they discontinue it, I probably will go on strike. No joke. And then taking the biggest book of blushes from Tarte, and I'm taking the shade Kindred, and I'm just going to apply a little bit to my cheeks just to add a little bit of a flush blush to the cheeks. And then to finish off this makeup look, for my lips, I'm going to be taking the Urban Decay lip liner in Alkaline. And I have to say, I really do love these lip liners. They're so easy to use. They apply so well to the lip. I just think they just glide on so much nicer. And then to fill in the lip liner and cover the rest of my lips, I'm going to be taking the Too Faced Latex Liquefied Lipstick in the shade Bite Me, which is a beautiful brown, like berry shade. I'm totally obsessed with like glossy lips this autumn. Anyway guys, that's it for this makeup look. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, you know what to do. Hit the thumbs up button and make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.